All right, we're at farm number 1, and we have ourselves a situation here that I just can't pass up. Even though I am under the gun, I got to get out of town here in a couple days. We got this huge storm, which I'm sure most of you guys know about if you live in the United States. It's coming across. It's going to get blasted in the next day or two. I'm at the place where I caught a fox here a couple weeks ago, and I just haven't done much. They got buried with snow, and I've just been neglecting catching one. But I have a fox here now that's been showing up almost every day, checking out where this other fox got caught. He won't go in the catch circle. He keeps going around it. He goes on the left side, goes on the right side, behind it, in front of it, but he's just here every day. So I thought for Christmas, the New Year's, and appreciation for all my subscribers and all that stuff, that we'd have a little contest. I am going to put in 2 sets today, and it's going to be a one-day thing. I think I can catch him on the first night because he's just been here he's been here every day. So what we'll do is I will number the sets 1 and 2, and what I want you guys to do is put the number set that you like. I will give you as much information as I can and show you as much as I can so you can make a decision on which set you like best, on which one I might catch him at. And if I can run it for 2 days, I'll run it for 2 days, but more than likely it's just going to be the one day. We got big rain coming tomorrow night, so tonight's going to be the night. I am here right now, and it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Now I'm going to make the set. It usually shows up around 11 o'clock at night and 4 o'clock in the morning before the weather moves in. And all I need you to do is put the number set that you like in the comments, and it's just going to be 1 and 2. You either put a 1 or a 2, and I will keep track of who picks what. And if I catch that fox in that set that you pick, all the people that pick that set, I will put all the names on the wheel. I will get that particular fox tanned, and I'll send it to you if your name comes up on the wheel as the winner. So that's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to get out now. We're going to take a walk back in there. I haven't walked in there yet. All you're going to see is tracks everywhere. We'll pick 2 spots. I'll make 2 sets. I'll put the head camera on. You can watch me make the sets. They're both going to be on drags because we got plenty of snow for tracking. I just don't feel like pounding any stakes right now. I don't have a whole lot of time. And that's what we're going to try. So I'm going to get out now, and we'll take a look at the immediate area. Probably within a 10-yard circle is where we're going to make the sets. All right, guys. I'll see you when I get out there. And one more thing. If by chance the trapper gods are looking after me and we get a double, everybody's name goes on the wheel. And we'll win the pelts. All right, guys. I'll see you when I get out there. Okay, here we are at the location. Behind me is the no-catch zone. So right there, next to that, that's the stump that we caught him right next to, and right there is the trap. I'll mark it. I'll take a snapshot, and I will mark where the trap is, that the existing trap that's buried, and I'll probably rework it, or I might just leave it alone. So this is the immediate area. You can see all these tracks are fox tracks. You can see where he goes all around. I haven't walked in there yet, where you have to pick 2 spots. I'm really not going to go much more to the left. This is the main gig right here. So we're going to just walk to where I caught the fox. These are all fox tracks, crisscrossing. The trap is right here, but it is frozen in and buried because I haven't done anything with it. It looks like he took a little leak right there at the base of that tree. He always seems to skirt this little 2-foot area. He's running in and out there. A lot of tracks right over here. And then he's coming right between those 2 trees. So I'm going to put bait out, but I'm not going to make a dirt hole. I'm only going to make 2 flat sets with lure and urine. That's it. So we have to pick our spots. I like this area right here. You can see right here that there is a log buried under the snow. I would like to put a trap right there and put some lure, some gland lure and urine on that front of that log, which I will brush off just like that. So that's going to be set number 1. Number 2, I'm going to try and get a 2 camera angle set up here to see if we can get any action. Let's see, set number 2. Where do we want to put set number 2? I'm going to try and keep my tracks out of the middle of the catch area. Even though he went right in between there and took a leak, I'm going to take that snow with me and put it on one of the sets that we make. Let's see. I'm really thinking, I'm thinking he's stepping over, that's a log under the snow, and he's stepping over it, he's dancing around in here. So set number 2 is going to be right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of gland lure on either side of the log. I'm going to put the trap under the snow right there. And the other set is probably 10 feet away. So that's going to be it. This is going to be set number 2. That's going to be set number 1. They're both going to be flat sets. And we'll see what happens. Maybe tonight. I have 1 camera on that tree way out there. It's been there for a long time. And I'm going to put a camera right here on that tree there. See if we can get all this on camera. It'd be pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to mess with what he's been checking out every damn night. But I'm definitely taking that snow with the urine on it and putting it over here. Alright guys, I'll get my head camera on. You'll be able to see how I set it up. Okay guys, hope you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. Working from the back. This is okay, a little technical difficulty. It's really hard keeping these batteries up and going when they're exposed up on top of my head. Okay, we are at set number 2. I'm gonna have to just show you number 1. I don't know if the camera went out or not, but it is right there. Set number 2, where he's crossing the log. Here's all his footprints right here. We're gonna take away the footprints. Put some wax dirt down. Put the trap in place. This trap is also on a drag, a very heavy drag. I'm gonna run right alongside the log. Just like that. I always use, in this kind of situation, I use 2 sticks underneath the levers just to stabilize the trap. Got the wax pan cover, or yeah, the latex pan cover I mean, sorry. That's gonna go right there. Wax dirt on top. This is the rest of my wax dirt. Okay, that's it for that. Just gonna level that out a little bit. And then we'll put the snow back. Now, right here, I'm not gonna make it a pristine snow because he did walk here already, so we need to make something that kind of looks like a footprint. So what we'll do is make one little spot right there, one little spot right there. Hopefully that all looks like a fox track. Right, the pan's right there. I'm just gonna put a little dusting over there where that dirt is. And that's it, set number 2. Hopefully you can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to lure it all up. I'm going to take that urine and put it right here. And I'll give you a shot of the overall picture. I'm going to install my camera back there. And hopefully we'll catch a fox in one night. We'll see what happens. You pick the set. You win a pelt. Like Trapper Jay says, you can't avoid the sniffles. Okay. We are going to use Minnesota Red, going right here. Minnesota Red. Awesome freaking lure. On set number 1. It's going to go underneath that log right there. That's that. Gonna give her a little shot. And that is set number 1, complete. Just gonna brush out my footprints. Set number 2, we're gonna use Purple Haze. I'm just gonna push this under the log in a couple different spots. I'm just gonna cover it up. They can smell through the snow. Snow is very porous. Okay, that's that. There's just one more trick I want to show you guys that I do when I want to keep them sniffing around. This is where he's always looking at. That's where he took the urine, which I moved. But I grind up dog food, dry dog food, through my grinder. And I'm just going to sprinkle that on top of the snow. Just like that. Just to keep them around. That set looks good right there. That's set number 1. And that's set number 2. Right there, number 2. Alright, so at set number 2, we're going to take his little squirt that he put between these trees. I'm just going to put that right there. Just to give it some smell. Okay, so the overall picture, minus the footprints, which I will brush out. This is going to be set number 1. And that's set number 2. I'll number them. I'll take still shots and I'll number them so you know what you're talking about when you make your comment. And we'll see what happens. Alright guys, one final look of the overall situation we got here. There is set number 1. And right over there with the log, I'll get a little closer so you can see it. Stepping over the log right there exactly. I'll mark the numbers. And set number 2 right here is the original set where I sprinkled the dog food. I got 2 cameras set up, one there and one there. So here's a better look at set number 1. And just while I was setting up the camera, I seen a couple other urine spots. He was just taking a leak everywhere. So he's marking this area. So we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully you guys have seen enough to make an educated decision on which set's going to catch the fox tonight. It's got to be a first nighter. And just by all the urine posts that fox had around there, and as many times as he's been there, we have a pretty good shot of picking him off on the first night. And he's really nice. And I'm going to put up plenty of photos and the times and all the stuff that he's been there so you can get a good look at him. But so I'm going to let this video run for 3, let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to let it run since we only have one night, maybe 2 nights. I doubt it because of the weather, but I will put up the video. If we catch the fox, we'll let it run until I'm going to be driving all day Saturday. I'll put the video up on Sunday, Christmas Day. So if you guys aren't too busy, you can tune in and see if you want a fox pelt, or see who's going to have a chance to win a fox pelt. So that's going to be it, guys. This is part 1. Stay tuned. Keep your alerts on and notifications on for part 2. One way or the other, I'll reveal it Sunday. Thanks, guys. Don't forget, set 1 or set 2. Make the choice.